This morning I was led to read Matthew chapter 17. I encourage you to go read it. One thing that stood out to me was Peter finds the coin in the fish's mouth. It says, on their arrival in Capernaum, the collectors of the temple tax came to Peter and asked him, "Does your teacher pay the temple tax?" "Yes, he does," Peter replied. Then he went into the house. But before Peter but before he had a chance to speak, Jesus said to him, "What do you think, Peter? Do kings tax their own people or the people they have conquered?" "They tax the people they have conquered," Peter replied. "Well, then," Jesus said, "the citizens are free. However, we don't want to offend them. So go down to the lake and throw in a line, open the mouth of the first fish you catch, and you will find a large silver coin. Take it and pay the tax for the both of us." When I read this, I was like, won't he do it? Right? So then I came down here for the Bible study and it said Peter answered a question without really knowing the answer, putting Jesus and the disciples in an awkward position. Jesus used this situation, however, to teach Peter about Jesus's kingly role. Just as kings pay no taxes and collect none from their families, Jesus, the king, owed no taxes. But Jesus supplied the tax payment for both himself and Peter rather than offending those who didn't understand his kingship. Although Jesus supplied the fish and the money, Peter had to go and get it. Ultimately, all that we have comes to us from God's supply, but he may want us to actively participate in the process. Amen.